Hi, I'm Alex, I'm a big Transformers fan, and I'm here at Space 8 Games today with Deborah, who's one of the community managers.
So Alex, this isn't your first time here in the studio. Can you tell me about the last time you were here and sort of what that experience was like?
Yeah, it was really cool. There was a bunch of Transformers fans and a bunch of gamers and YouTubers, and we were just brought together to talk about this new thing that was going to happen. It was cool to have this cross-influence of opinions and feedback going into it. It was nice to see how they were sort of filling in the blanks that we had and we were filling in their blanks. So they might be spotting something in the game that we didn't understand, but they would be giving feedback on the technical side of things, and we were giving feedback on the design side of things.
Do you see a lot of those changes actually come into play in the game?
Oh yeah, it's improved a lot from a non-gaming standpoint and from a design standpoint. There's a lot of different changes that have gone through, which are almost directly from the things that we were saying, which is really nice to see. It shows how the team were really receptive and really took on board what we were trying to say at the time.
I don't think you have to be familiar with the RTS genre to enjoy or get into the game. I think we're trying our best to make sure that the newcomers, people who are not familiar with the game genre, can get into it, take it easy, take it slowly, and then slowly learn and develop their skill set to be the best. One of the biggest challenges, but also biggest rewarding moments for me, was getting the Grimlock right. Because he's a dinosaur, mainly. A robot form is a secondary form, and getting that right was a huge challenge because he moves in a completely different way. What also happens is that his attacks are unlike any other warrior attacks you see. So he's using his sword, he's using fire attacks, he's head-butting things. So he's a lot of fun, and obviously when it comes to battle behavior, Grimlock was my favorite moment, getting that guy right.
Grimlock not a good dino. Grimlock want to smash brains. We got amazing feedback from people who are very knowledgeable of the lore of Transformers, and they would come in and say things like, "Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly how Soundwave should talk." And then we also got things like, "Wait, that's weird. Why are you using Jetfire right at the beginning? They're Autobots, so you should have more cars." And things about other little tidbits of personality and things that hadn't quite come through to them, and so we improved it with their feedback. It was really cool. You have players coming from games in the genre, and they know all the tropes and they know how the basic stuff works. You also don't want to take that for granted, because we've got new players coming in attracted by the Transformer characters and the story, and you want to make sure that they can still relate to the game and they can play and have an enjoyable experience.
One of my favourite features is just being able to tap on the characters in the base and just following them around as they walk around. It's the kind of thing, as you're going through and doing all the different bits, collecting your alloy, collecting your energon. We also get the different designs between the different factions. I mean, I've tried playing with both factions, and you can see how the different buildings, they have a very distinctively Decepticon and distinctively Autobot element to them.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here right now with Carl Keeler. He is our visual effects artist, and Adam Sullivan. He works on UI for the game, and we're gonna chat to them. So I guess first off, what do you think people will notice right off the bat when they're interacting with this game?
So the big thing about the Transformers franchise is characters, and as a UI designer, it's really good to have so little UI and just really be able to get to the core of the characters and spin them, look at them in real detail, tap and transform them. For us, it's so important that players really connect with them.
And obviously this is Transformers Earth Wars. So was there sort of a challenge in trying to balance the alien tech with it actually taking place on Earth?
Yes, there was. I mean, ultimately we tried to sort of get the base of reality, but then you also want to have some sort of super funky kind of digital feel to it as well. So following on with Adam, the UI has got a lot of digital kind of styling effects when you do collections and that kind of stuff, but also the weapons as well. You wanted to have natural kind of explosions, but you really wanted to have some sort of classic Transformer kind of feel. So it's a challenge, but it's been good fun.
And where do you sort of draw the inspiration for creating this?
Well, probably from the comics mostly. They've got some really nice hand-drawn, and I went into quite a lot of the effects doing a lot of hand-drawn animation. I mean, my background is in traditional animation, so it's nice to come back and revisit that.
Yeah, I mean, we always go to Carl to make sure everything feels super explosive. This.
More explosive.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Can we turn up to 11, please? Let Carl go crazy and add some colour and some explosions and some amazing animation.
Well, Alex, thanks so much for joining us today. We hope you had a good time.
I had a great time, thank you. And thanks for having me again. It was lovely to chat to the people behind development and seeing what progress they've made. I really look forward to the game coming out next month.
Great, and for you guys, if you haven't already, check out our other episodes, one where we go in depth with the artist team, and another where we talk to Transformers writing legend Simon Furman. So we'll see you then.